Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Starfield.
Those folks in Sidonia may be closer to Earth.
Questions? Fire away! Okie dokie, artichokey. There will be time for more later anyway. So, this next stop is a bit of an interesting one. I only recently made it part of the tour. Fun fact, it's also the only natural landmark on the tour. What we're about to see is a glacial spire we affectionately call Ymir's Horn. This colus used to be named after a character in a popular fantasy novel, but it was changed a couple hundred years ago to avoid any potential litigation. Now, what's a colus, you might say? Colus derives from the Latin word for hill, and scientists gave names to groups of hills on a planet's surface. So in reality, the term you hear more often is a plural. It was usually a term reserved for unexplored planets, back when they didn't have the technology to describe what they were seeing firsthand. The term is much more common in the Sol system, but you may still hear it occasionally in reference to uncharted worlds. This planet's full of them, though, and they like to preserve that history here. So here it is, Ymir's Horn. You're free to take a closer look if you like. According to ancient Norse mythology, Ymir was the first Jotun, a frost giant. In the legend, they were both male and female and gave birth to the progenitors of all giants from their armpits. Ymir even predated the Norse gods, who, as it turns out, killed Ymir to fashion the Earth and all of humanity from the corpse. It's a fascinating story, and the horn here is a fitting tribute to it.
Cool.
Excellent! On to the next stop, then! So, we're gonna head back inside, through the methane processing plant. Try not to touch anything on your way. We want to make sure to respect Dr. Lakota's wishes to be safer around here. You'll find most of the locals here are very friendly to tourists like yourself. Tourism is a major draw to this colony these days, and I respect that.
Most of them are happy to talk at length about what they do here. Their rugged lifestyle is a point of pride for a lot of these folks.
Again? That's the second time this month.
I know.
We used to get more tourists than we do these
area
days.
We're walking through is the nerve center. It's important that the techs notice any issues and react to them quickly. Anyway, we're headed into the ice mines. It's a natural spring where water bubbles up from deep below, but due to the cold, it keeps freezing as it reaches the surface.
Hello? The fuck? There we go. Yes.
People on other planets have it easy. Free-flowing water, fresh from lakes and rivers. Not here.
Another tourist come to learn about the ice mines, huh? It's dangerous in the ice mines. I'd much rather answer your questions than have you going off to explore on your own. For one, New Homestead is not a wealthy colony. But we also pride ourselves in doing things the old ways. It's part of the living history, they say. We don't mind. We work hard here. It's very rewarding. I'm surprised I still get this question. It's slippery, it's sharp, it can break, it can cave in. Those are just the obvious examples. Titan is also full of methane, which can sometimes be trapped under the ice. As you know, methane can explode under the right conditions. It can also asphyxiate you if you breathe in too much of it. Ah, so you can relate. It's good to talk with someone who understands the challenges of the job. Not everyone does. If I might ask, what do you mind? Ah, I see. I can respect that. We used to do more traditional mining like that here, but it made much more sense to do it off-world, since it takes a lot more effort for less gain. We mostly export methane and other natural gases instead. Anyway, I'm sure we could swap mining stories all day, but I really should be getting back to what I was doing soon. Stay safe.
It must be difficult, trying to survive, when this collection of shipping containers is all you have for permanent accommodations. There's something I'd like to discuss.
What else can I tell you about the ice mines? Sounds good. Let's keep going then.
I talked to the miner. He
We
gave
have just
me all the
one
info
more
I needed.
stop before we're done with the tour, and it just happens to be my favorite. This colony is home to the longest-running establishment still in existence, the Brown Horse Tavern. The Brown Horse started as a simple mess hall for the scientists and workers when the underground was built, but it's been operated by the same family ever since. Now, what's a horse, you might say? They were a large, four-legged animal on Earth, often used for transportation or manual labor. Long before space travel was even a dream for the folks of Earth, even before antique machines like automobiles were possible, horses could be
I
found
have something
everywhere.
I need to
You
discuss
might have
with you.
seen them in old movies.
I will talk to you in a minute, Sarah. Jesus.
If not, I highly recommend looking into them sometime. They're beautiful animals. The tavern's original owner was infatuated with them, from what I understand, and named the place in their honor. The moniker, Brown Horse Tavern, is also a throwback to names of similar Earth restaurants hundreds of years before it was established. That delicious smell is making me hungry. Can I answer anything about the Brown Horse? Okay then. All right, we're headed to the last stop, right back where we began. Feel free to check out the museum exhibit in the main concourse here. These displays are full of rare Earth trinkets salvaged from before humanity left, and Maurice is happy to talk about the collection. The museum's curator, Maurice, will be happy to talk to you if you want to know more. Well, that's that. I hope you enjoyed Starsap Tours as much as I enjoyed giving them. Oh, Wow, I really appreciate it. You know, I rely on tips from good people like you, so thank you from the bottom of my heart. Enjoy the rest of your stay in New Homestead.
Wow, very generous. As long as you're throwing around money, maybe you wouldn't mind tossing some my way.
Take care!
When you have a few minutes, see something.
Yes, Sarah. What?
Thanks for taking time to chat. I really need a friendly ear right about now. I received a message from Constellation, and it's given me a lot to think about. No, it's nothing like that. It's just a list of requests. Things I would normally handle if I was there. But I'm not. I'm out here instead with you. Something like that. It's difficult to explain. Before I joined Constellation, I served for 8 years as the head of the Navigator Corps, until the UC decided to axe the department. Yeah, I suppose painful is an appropriate way to put it. You see, the top brass demanded press-worthy discoveries to justify the spending, and money was tight after the war. Shutdown was inevitable. At the end of the day, I was in charge, so the blame obviously fell on my shoulders. Yeah? You once told me that you favored the journey over the destination. So I'm hoping you'll understand what I'm trying to say. I failed because I was more concerned about exploring the stars than pushing a pencil. Because of my lack of foresight, all I ended up with was a shattered division and a bunch of excuses. That's just it, though. Did I push too hard? Did they shut us down because I wasn't quietly sitting at my desk approving meaningless memos? We'll never know. Well, that brings us to this message now, doesn't it? Call it whatever you want. My drive, my initiative, my optimism. It's been my greatest strength and my worst nightmare. It elevates me to these positions of authority, but all I want to do is explore, not sit and make sure the accounts are balanced. Yes, exactly. If it's obvious to you, imagine how obvious it is to someone like Barrett or Mateo. Oh, they must be itching to replace me by now. God damn it. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Oh, here you are trying to help me and I'm yelling at you. You have to understand. Once Aja retired, I lost the only person that gave a damn.
Flirt with her, do I not flirt with her?
Of course you do. I'm just not thinking straight right now. Phew, this has taken a lot out of me, so maybe we should just leave things right here. But thank you for being there and listening. It helped. It really did. I'm listening. I can't help much by just sitting here, but
Go on, get back to Constellation for a while.
Don't stay outside for too long here on Titan. You'll freeze solid without the...
Well, hello there, and welcome to my little shop. Are you visiting New Homestead for the first time?
Yes.
Oh, nice. You know, it's always such a pleasure to meet people from other worlds. Or just space. I don't judge. I'm Jay. I'm happy to help you find what you're looking to buy or take a look at whatever you want to sell. Trades of all kinds are welcome here. Or if you have any questions for me about the shop, merchandise, or even just New Homestead in general, I'm happy to help you. Glad you asked. I'm looking for all sorts of things. Anything, really. Clothing, weapons, jewelry, even stuff they consider junk. You name it. We can get a lot of off-world stock, so I offer to buy things from travelers. Anything they're willing to part with. Between you and me, people around here talk a lot about tradition and whatnot, but even they get curious about what other worlds have to offer. Sure thing. I'm also interested in buying if you...
You're also interested in buying if I have for sale. Don't think I really have anything to sell right now, because I'm pretty sure I dumped it all already. But maybe I can take a look at your clothes and stuff on it.
Take care.
Feel free to look around, but don't touch.
Completely bought it. You didn't. I did.
Hi there.
I know I shouldn't have, but I
Always
just wanted
nice
to see
seeing
how
your
they'd
face.
react.
It's a little weird that people come here to see.
Welcome. I'm Anya. Is this your first time with us at the Brown Horse Tavern?
Yes.
At us like we're some sort of...
Oh, well, thank you for joining us. You're in for a real treat. We've got an assortment of food and drinks, some of which follow homemade recipes that have been passed down over hundreds of years. So, what can I do for you? Oh, hardly. The locals pretty much stay away from chunks, so whenever they don't feel like cooking themselves and want a fresh meal, they come to me. Only the tourists eat that junk. But don't tell that to my husband. He manages the chunks. I love him, but he's a bit of a fanatic about it. Let me show you what we have.
Bourbon, Kudu's Crater. Dark lager, beer. I love the idea that in the future we're putting bourbon and beer into bags and little fucking cardboard boxes. Ooh, that actually don't look that bad. Too bad they just don't have a regular burger. I guess that one's the closest you're getting to a normal everyday cheeseburger.
Take care. Thanks for stopping. Bye.
Ah, to lay eyes
You get used to the methane processing smell after a while. Off-worlders always ask how I can live here.
nice to get off-world sometime.
I gotta find this Joyce character.
I've heard about lots of other planets out there. Some of them sound pretty scary.
Sure would be nice to get off-road someday.
Don't stay outside for too long.
Oh, there we go.
Titan's such an incredible place for renewable energy. Oh, hello there. Are you here about the brownouts? That's usually the only reason people come up here to talk to me, since I'm the power system manager here.
No, I came to tell you I fixed the worm time.
Oh. Yep, I get it all right. Yes, I'm in charge of the electrical power here. We generate a lot of wind-based power here on Titan, which is my specialty, so I was tapped to help navigate all the unique challenges we face here. Shocking, I know. Yes, the power shortages we're experiencing. Haven't you seen the flickering lights? This equipment is all very old, and the protections against the cold have worn down, so now, brownouts, all the time. And I get to deal with it. Hooray for me. You have no idea. Worse, I'm stuck up here overseeing the whole system, and we don't currently have anyone available to go out there and take care of the problem. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I'm a little new to the job, and I'll admit I'm struggling a little bit. I could use some help. I could use someone who's handy with a laser cutter to break up the ice that's formed on some of the power system machinery out there. That should clear up the shorts we've been experiencing and stop the brownouts. Does that... Oh, thank you. I guess I'm lucky you showed up then. Just be careful not to hurt yourself or the equipment.
Well, see, so that's why I couldn't. I apparently didn't clear them all up. I cleared all but two. Guess I got to go find out where the other two are, because, yeah. Thought I got them all. Oh, that's why they're on the actual transformers.
How's it going out there with you? Great. I just saw the readings and everything looks good. Thank you. I hope it wasn't too much of
No, I pretty much had it done before I even came up here. I just had a feeling it was a mission, so I wanted to knock it out before I wasted my time leaving. Oh well. The only thing left is resources to locate. No resources and 2 things.
People here live a simple life.
Shit. The truck jammed. That's great, I can't exit the vehicle either.
I'm fresh out of coffee crystals. The miners went through my whole stock in 3 days. You got it.
Yeah, so you shouldn't be out here.
Okay, have a good one.
of shit's broken again. The main problem is that she's a piece of junk, which would be fine if she wasn't also a raging you-know-what. So, if I complain about her speed, she'll just put it in park. That, or she'll just start plummeting toward the nearest planet. If I didn't know better, I'd think she was trying to kill me. What are you, rich? Because if you are, my next question is, I'm not, but I can be for the right price. Yeah, can you buy me a new ship? If not, then stay. Last thing I need is you. Guess I'll get back to these repairs.
You appear to be all alone out here. We're not authorized to pilot this ship. Motherfucker, I just shot this woman. There ain't nobody left. Guess I killed her for no reason then. There's no one. Okay. Oh shit. Alright folks, we're going to end this episode here, and we'll catch you all in the next one.